How's it going, everyone? I finally got the Beast Deities Broly ZBroly. Oh my god, this was probably the longest delivery I've had from AliExpress. Here are the other two pieces or boxes. Obviously, this is everything it comes with. All right, so let me put that on the side right there. There you go. As you can see, the box barely fits in my camera. I backed up as much as I can. I'm gonna try to make this as thorough and as understanding, comprehensive as possible for everybody, because this is definitely an extremely hot item and desired. So I'm gonna try to cover everything as thoroughly as possible. So bear with me. I got this from AliExpress. This is the battle damage version. I got it for about 125 bucks. I don't mind paying an extra 20, 30 from the retail. Sometimes I do that anyways to get it faster from like Mercari or eBay when it comes to other figures. So I don't mind paying the extra for the speed for the extra month ahead of time, right? I don't mind that. That's fine. It's not a big deal to me. So I ended up paying like an extra 25 because it'd be 100 I think at retail with shipping and tax, right? About 90 around there. Um, I did order the a second copy of this, not this one, obviously the original one, the first version. So that one's actually out for delivery. I just checked my AliExpress tracking and it said out for delivery. So I was trying to wait a little bit more, but I think I'll probably get it tonight. So I'll try to do the video on that one and then compare the two tomorrow. So definitely stay tuned for that. But I am glad I got this guy last night, and I am glad I messed with it a little bit because I'm gonna say you definitely have to mess with him a little bit. Obviously, you gotta oil some stuff up. I think I oiled a couple elbows, the neck joint. Not a lot, just a couple things really, and it worked out. Um, but yeah, definitely getting familiar with it before I did the video helps so that I can thoroughly show you guys especially the articulation. When it comes to the articulation, I feel like you definitely need to mess with it a little bit. You know, don't bust it out on camera. That's just me, my opinion. I like to kind of mess with the articulation to see how it moves. Maybe I find a different way to make a move. So, things like that. Anyways, let's get to it. This is the head sculpt face plates if you're familiar with Kong already, and then we got the actual figure. I am gonna say another thing real quick. When I got this figure, he was still at 125. This guy's gonna keep scaling. Okay, he's gonna keep scaling. The original price for this guy was about 80 bucks, right? 78, 85 bucks around there, right? Plus tax, plus shipping. You guys do the math. It'd be like 90, almost $100, right? So no matter what at retail, you'd pay like 90 to 100, right? Give or take a 5, 10 bucks, 15. No matter what, he'd be that expensive. If you guys want this figure, obviously he's scaled up a lot. He's going to be one of those figures where once he's done, he's done. I don't think they're going to do reissues. Nobody's ever going to make this guy again or this type of version ever again. This guy's going to be a one-time thing. Once he's done, okay? If you guys been collecting long enough, figures like, let me give you a quick example. The Ultra Ego Vegeta, for example. The Ultra Ego Vegeta, that one was also by Kong Studios. He came out, and once he sold out, that was it. You'd only find them in the aftermarket, which is Mercari and eBay, and even then, eventually it was gone. Like, nobody's selling it. Everybody's keeping their copy, right? So this is gonna be like one of those figures. So if you want it, yes, I understand the price is a lot higher now. A lot of us didn't have the money. I paid the extra because I didn't have the money at the time, and then I don't like to pre-order things like a year in advance. That's a long time. I want to use my funds to get other things I want. So I don't mind. It's fine. But I do know that this guy is about $200 now, all three of them. About around there. And they definitely scaled up. My second copy, I ended up paying 160 for. I jumped on it at 160 because I know it's going to keep going and keep going. And I didn't want to pay 160, but I definitely wanted the figure. So here we go. So anyways, let's get to it and crack this guy open. All right, so it definitely comes with a little instruction sheet on how to do the cross arms. So that's cool. I've already seen some people do the cross arms pretty easily. This is the face plates. You can see all the face plates right there. Let me show you real quick. There you go. So you got serious, smirk, grin, and then yelling, right? Pretty awesome. Comes in this box. And then you have, this is the box that holds the hair or the pen holder, right? There's the hair just for itself. That's it. So that's cool. Looks nice. This one's yellow with a little tint of green in the center, in case you weren't sure. I know sometimes the images are not the greatest. He comes with a cloth cape. I'm going to keep this for another figure. It might come in handy. Here are the crossed arms right here. They do peg in and separate, which is awesome. So you can put one arm on at a time and then connect them together. So that's cool. These are all the other accessories it comes with. Hands. It does come with an extra neck peg. I think the default neck peg it comes with is a little smaller than this one. So if anybody wanted to put this one on there, I would definitely recommend you don't, because I tried moving that peg and it's really wedged in there, and even though the peg is thick, I feel like the socket might break trying to pull it out. So I would say just leave it alone. Don't change the pegs unless you're really good at this, because even I would say I'm good at swapping out pegs and things like that, fixing figures, but even I don't want to mess with it because it's really tight. Even with oil, it didn't loosen up as much. That's how tight it was. You do get metal earrings for the head sculpts, and then you got a head sculpt for Vegeta in there, so that's cool. All right, like I said, I'm trying to cover everything as thorough as possible. That's what it looks like. I gotta hold it because so he doesn't fall. That's what the figure comes with, and the two blast effects, which are pretty big. I will say I already threw away the Fenrir or the God hands. They had like wolf claws on it, and the wolf. I already threw those away. I don't need that. It's I just threw it away. It's trash. But this is what the figure looks like. So yeah. And before I put the head sculpt on, I am going to show you guys real quick because I did this last night. I was definitely, you know, when it comes to my figures, I got a good idea of how far they can go before they snap, right? This torso does pop off when you try to crunch it. It won't break. The peg is really big, so you're fine if you want to just pop it off. It pops off really easily. Aside from that, like I said, the neck peg was really, let me see if you guys can see it. The neck peg was really, it wouldn't fit in the head sculpt. And the plastic in here, I feel like the plastic in here, this is hard plastic. That's not something you can loosen up with hot water. I feel like the hard plastic will crack and break. And I feel like this plastic will definitely break under the pressure of this peg. So what I did is I shaved the peg down. I don't know if you guys can see it a little bit. There's like little scratches on there, or not scratches. I used a nail file. So I shaved the peg out to make it fit perfectly. All right, and there you go. Let me bring that back down. Back him up a little bit because, like I said, he is massive. All right, and there you go. So that's what he looks like. Like I said, this is the second version, the battle damage version. It's BO11. I feel like this one's more accurate to like the second Broly movie. Except for the color. I think the color was still red, but as far as the battle damage, he was battle damage there. This was ripped. The pants were ripped, and then the hair was even yellow in the second Broly movie, and then it was green on the first one. So that was kind of cool. So that's why I ended up getting both of them. But yeah, like I said, the head sculpt definitely on mine copy at least, like I said, needed to be shaved down. It would not pop in, so that's one thing you guys should watch out for. Like I said, when it comes to this figure, if you really like it, like I said, I already know he's scaling up. He's at $200 now. All three versions, actually. And he's only going to keep scaling. He's only going to keep going up. Okay, so like I was saying, when it comes to this figure, he's definitely not going to last long. I'm pretty sure he's going to be sold out soon. But once he's done on AliExpress, you might find him on Mercari and eBay. But I'm pretty sure this guy's going to reach 350. He's probably going to reach the heights that the SH Figure Arts Broly figure, ZBroly figure reached. And, you know, there's going to be a few floating around. And then that's it. You know what I mean? That's it. This guy's not going to come around again. I'm going to give you that example I was showing you real quick. This guy right here. This is Kong Studios Vegeta right here. When this guy first came out, he was about $70, $80, right? He was about $70, $80. Once he sold out, he was gone. You can't find him in stores. It's been a year or so already, or two. They're not going to reissue. Third party more often than not, they don't reissue. Very rarely. The Maniacal Fit does do reissues with some of their figures, but not everything. But Kong Studios, for the most part, I think they did a reissue with the Goku Black, the one with the mask. They've done a few reissues here and there, but for the most part, like things like this, I wouldn't trust it. This guy never got a reissue. This guy here never got a reissue. This is another Kong figure right here, Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. I know not too many people liked it, but for those that did, you can't find this guy anywhere either. He's gone. He was like $60. Yeah, so like I said, it's just an example of when it comes to certain third-party figures, they're just never going to be found again. Just like with the Demonical Fit, the Demonical Fit Tenacious Martialist, right? That's a great figure because it's the battle damage version of Goku. The SH Figure Arts version was too expensive at this point. It's like $150, right? But even that one became so rare that the purpose of that one being released under a third party is that it was cheap. It was affordable and attainable for everybody. It was like $50. But now it's the same price as the SH Figure Arts version, right? So like, there's no need to go off and buy that third party. Just buy the SH one, right? For the authenticity, right? But anyways, enough of that. Like I said, hopefully you guys get the point. This guy's not gonna be on forever. I know he's a 200. If you really love it, do what you gotta do. If you don't and you want to wait, or you just want to get the Demonical Fit version, that's okay too. I also did pre-order the Demonical Fit version. As soon as I get it, I'm gonna do a comparison with these two guys. And like I said, I'll probably do the review for the original version tomorrow, for the normal version, because it's out for delivery. Anyways, so let's get back to the articulation real quick, right? Because that's the main thing that we want to see. So let me get that. So yeah, like I said, after putting some oil on the head, it does move a lot better than it did. It doesn't move obviously back that much because of the hair. The hair gets in the way as always, right? But it does move right like that, and it does look left and right. That's it. It is limited. He can't look up. Slightly looks down, right? That's as much as it goes up and down. Not that much. But it is a hulking figure, and you know that's what I would expect. At least some limitations with a really big, really wide figure, right? That's just me though. Okay, so other than that, like I said, the look and the appearance, I think they nailed it. The look, it just looks great for me, for my taste. It looks really great. I like the proportions. Let's do the ab crunch real quick because I think that's the one of the main things everybody was wondering about. So he definitely has a non-existent ab crunch, right? I'm not gonna lie. I love the figure, and I can overlook that because he looks so great. He's so awesome. He's so massive, and everything else works good. He does have good ankles, good butterfly joints, which is awesome. So he can't go. He goes back that much and forward that much. That's it. It's really nothing. Absolutely nothing. That's it. Right. Here we go. A little bit more. Okay. But messing with it, I did find out that if you put it at an angle like this, he crunches a little more, right? Look at that. He crunches a little more than he did when he's facing forward. It's because of the inside of the mechanics on the inside. There's like gaps on the sides of the inside of the body. So if you go like this, it doesn't go down, right? It just doesn't. But if you go to this side as well, it goes slightly down, right? It's not a lot, but it's definitely more than if he's facing forward. So yes, when it comes to the ab crunch, there's none in there, okay? Except for that little bit of movement. There is a swivel on the top and there's a swivel at the waist, so it does move nicely. Elbows work properly, bicep, wrist, everything's good. Shoulders. Now I'm going to show you the butterfly joints. All right, I had to do that off camera because I need the leverage, but as you can see, the butterfly joints are definitely great. You definitely have to wiggle them around, work them, mess with them a little bit. You're not just going to be able to move it forward and then it's done. No, that's how it looks. I'm pretty sure I can get a little more, but you can see that he can definitely touch his fists, so that's awesome. And as far as this is really soft plastic. The knees are a little tight, but let me show you how it does. The soft plastic makes it so that it doesn't get in the way, so it's not a problem at all. So splits, I'm pretty sure you can get a little bit more. Okay, that's as much as it goes. All right, that's awesome for a big guy. Leg. Let me see how far I can make this leg go. Okay, it goes up that much. It's pretty good for a big guy, like I said. Knees. Trying not to cut myself on this sharp plastic as well. About that much. And then the other thing I really, really, really love is that obviously we got a toe hinge. Is these ankles. These ankles are definitely really good. Look at that. Really good ankles. Look at that. That is an awesome ankle. Sorry, my dog was barking. I had to check real quick. So anyways, like I said, the fact that this guy has really perfect 3.0 ankles and butterfly joints and beautiful legs for a big guy, I'm willing to overlook that slight lack of ab crunch here. He's a big character. I'm pretty sure I can work something in there, make him work. And then as far as the movement on the head, he's got a thick neck, big hair, same thing. It's to be expected. But overall, the articulation, I think it's great and I love it. But I really love this figure because he just looks, for me, this is my favorite Broly, the Z Broly. But I think they just nailed the artwork, the look of him, the massive, the intimidation, the monstrosity of the feel that was the Z Broly. So anyways, like I said, you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments. The vendor I got this from is sold out on AliExpress, but all the vendors, like I said, I got another one from a different vendor. uh I have to check. I'd have to check to see if they still have any. But anyways, like I said, this guy's only on AliExpress. If you want him, I know he's up. Like I said, just, you know, it comes down to if you really want the figure or not. That's really what it comes down to. He's not gonna be around anymore, and give it I don't know, 6 months, 6 months to a year, he's gone. He's done. All right, I'm gonna wrap it up with some size comparisons. Give me a second. I was trying to make this video as short as possible, but this guy's a big figure, so he needs big time, right? Anyways, before I do the size comparison, I forgot to do the other faceplates, so you guys can see what they look like. The last one was what was it? The teeth gritted. This is the serious face, right? Let me get that close up, and all the faceplates look really good. There's the smirk. Make sure I can clear that up. Looks good as well. And there is the screaming faceplate, which looks so good because they actually sculpted the inside of the mouth. So it's awesome. All right, we're gonna do that scale comparison. Now that I have this Broly and the one that I have coming, hopefully tomorrow, or I'm sorry, no, today for sure, but I'll do the video for tomorrow. I'm definitely gonna do a Z Broly movie display. I got a few characters already lying around that I could use. I'd probably just have to buy like that. I feel like the Gohan that recently released, the Teen Gohan, was probably the best one to fit. And then I gotta give me another Piccolo to throw him in there. Definitely gonna create the Z Broly display. Can't wait to see how that looks afterwards. Okay, here we go. So I have Saiyan Rays on Earth Goku right here, right? And then we're gonna get. I also have a demoniacal fit Super Saiyan Goku right there. Here I have a Vegeta, right? Here I have a Piccolo. That's the SH figure superhero Piccolo. There you go. Let me get that to clear up, and then let me make sure everybody's spread out pretty good so you guys can see them. Okay, and then let me put Vegeta over here. Oops, my light went out. And then I'm going to put Trunks right there, because this is the Trunks that I'm going to use for my display when I make it. So there you go. All in all, like I said, there's the scale. Actually, he's not even like right lined up with them. There you go. So there you go. That's what the scale looks like. I have the SH figure art Saiyan Rays on Earth Goku. I have a demoniacal fit martial arts for I think it's called Forever 3.0 Goku. I have the Tonsen Trunks, SH Piccolo, and SH Vegeta. As far as scale goes, I think it fits. I know that some people think he was too big. The demoniacal, I like the demoniacal fit one too. That one looks good too. I'm gonna get it, check it out, and if I like it, I'm gonna keep it. That one was definitely a little shorter. But I feel like as far as the portrayal of this guy being so monstrously huge and just so intimidating, so bad and evil, I feel like this is the right size for me for my collection. And there you go. So that's the scale. And if you guys got any questions, like I said, let me know. I'll try to get around to everybody and answer them. I'm going to try to do my video tomorrow for the original version because it's out for delivery. I just don't have it yet. And then hopefully when they ship my demoniacal fate one, I can do a comparison of all three. But I will compare at least this one and the other one, the normal version for sure tomorrow. So that's it for today. If you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think about everything. And then have a good time. Take care.